Hey everyone, it is Thursday, December 28th, 2017, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been a great day, I'm in a really good place, and excited for a productive session as usual. I'm going to dive into the online class front, update you guys with what I'm doing there. Instead of jumping on the kit for my drum work today, I'm going to start moving forward with the Benny Greb Art and Science of Groove stuff, and let you know what I pull from that, and I'm excited about that. Went to the gym last night, and also just the last couple weeks I've really been feeling all the drum work I've been doing. I was just doing a ton of work on the drums, and so I'm going to try to just sort of minimize the next couple days, just kind of minimize my exposure to that. Probably not going to be doing a whole heap of drumming next week because I'm going to be at Vi Academy, but we'll see how that goes. Then I'm going to jump on the drums and just do a little bit of light work on the third chorus part. I just kind of want to get that sketched out, start learning it today, maybe even just at a slow tempo, really light, just so that I get on the drums, but that I'm not like pushing myself too much, because I got another workout planned tonight, and usually I'm off on Fridays, but I'm actually going to work tomorrow, so I want to make sure that I pace myself appropriately and don't injure myself. And then I'm going to take a break and then dive back into the production front, hit the new song hard tonight, and finalize some of the edits for the chorus section, just kind of get that in a workable place where I feel like I can continue to track over it. And then do some writing for the second verse, second chorus, and then possibly a little bit of tracking for those as well. We'll see how that goes. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Let me know if you have any thoughts as we go. Let's get right into it. Alright, awesome first half of the day. Did a little video editing, then jumped into the online class front, just doing more review. Main takeaway from that today was I was just thinking about my goals and what my focus areas are for getting to the next level from where I am right now, because there's so much that I want to do as far as repertoire building, skill building goes, production skills. I want to do some online degree programs for engineering and production. I want to learn more about music business, like all that stuff. But I think the main priorities as far as opening the best gateway to have time and bandwidth to do those things is really working on my songwriting and really getting the skill of making great music together. And that comes down to storytelling through harmony and melody, storytelling and creating vibe and emotion through production techniques and sonics, really creating the right sonic environment, and then just experimentation and using my creativity and being honest with my vision about the story I want to tell, and making a great arrangement, and really just taking people on an emotional journey with music. Like, you put the record on and it's just captivating and you're swept away, and it's like a great movie where you're just like, I don't want this to end, I want to see it over and over and over and over again. That's I think really the place that I want to go right now, and I think, like I was talking about in yesterday's video, I think everything else is going to flow from that. So I feel like I can't be too good at that stuff right now, but I think that dovetails well with what I'm doing, because that's really what I'm working on most intensely right now with this record, just taking the time to do it right, experiment, see what works, what doesn't. So I'm feeling good about that. Then I wanted to rest, like I said, so just got into some Vi Academy review, went through the whole rest of that first clinic, and it was just fantastic going back to it a second time. I just got so much more out of it than the first time I was there. I think it's just too much information to take in all at once, but I stopped the recording every couple minutes, took a bunch of notes, like really took time to digest what he was saying. And the main takeaways from that were some interesting ones and some more food for thought. Again, he was talking about technique versus going deeper than the technique. He gave a really good example of what he does when he prepares for a tour, which is he rehearses, gets all the patches together, like he doesn't have to think about it anymore. He doesn't have to think like, okay, in this song, in this part, I go to this fret, or I hit this pedal at this time, or something like that. That just all becomes automatic. And he says once you get to that place, you create an opening for your expression and your creativity to come through, and that's when he really gets the hamming it up kind of thing going for himself, which is funny. And he made some good jokes about that. He said he fought that for a while, but eventually he just gave into it. And I thought that was just a beautiful expression and honesty. And he also talked about something interesting, which is he doesn't strive to play emotionally. He strives to play connected. And I think the big question I'm going to ask him this year when I go next week is just like if he could talk a little bit more about what that means, because I'm not totally sure what he means by that. I think I know what he means, but I kind of want to get more of his perspective on it, and he didn't really expand on that much through the rest of the clinics. So that'll be an interesting question. From there, I felt really rested, which was so nice. I might do more of that, guys. I might just take it really easy, especially the second half of the week after my workouts at night, to just give myself some time to digest but still be learning and moving forward on the mental game, which is really fun. I kind of wanted to move my body at that point because I've been just lying there for like an hour, so I well, not just lying there, but lying there taking notes, listening to stuff. So I got on the drums, warmed up, and then worked out the entire third chorus part, which I'm really stoked about. Listening to my demo, I'm getting a lot faster, a lot better at that the more I do it. Basically just like listening to it, transcribing it, working it out. And yeah, man, I'm getting to this place where I can play and execute and deliver all this stuff that it's been in my mind for years. So yeah, that was awesome, perfect. Gonna take a break, have some food, catch up with you guys in a few. All right. Very good second half of the day. Just great day overall today. Really well paced, good balance, and some good progress in the right direction, and also just like facing some difficulties and just like being with them, which is really, really good. So, yeah, in the second half of the session, I watched a really interesting martial arts video that I posted on my Twitter, kind of about mastery, which I thought was fascinating. And then I dove into uploading yesterday's video, and then jumped into the production front and hit the new song and started listening to the chorus part. Just kind of thinking about some of the parts I tracked yesterday, and here's the interesting thing. The parts I tracked yesterday are really good. They sound freaking awesome. The ideas are really great, and then when I was playing it through and trying to sing over it, like, it just didn't support the melody. It just didn't fit the emotion. It was like making the chorus really soft, and I kind of wanted the chorus to be more edgy. It was too edgy in the demo phase, so I scaled it back, but I think I softened it and like a little too much. But I've got those parts tracked and edited, so they're there. Maybe I'll use them for the second chorus or final chorus, I don't know, to build things up a little bit more. But I did get some interesting parts that I think do sort of kind of give the paint the picture that the chorus is supposed to be of a little more accurately, and also kind of just differentiate it from the verse section the way I want it to, and just make it really be like this shining moment. So the melody's fitting better now. The mute button, it's like one of the most important buttons in the digital audio workstation or on your console. Just sometimes less is more. So I was just trying to get the right balance, fiddling around with things, and I got it to a place where I'm like, okay, this is better than it was before, and it might be it. I don't know, and I kind of just took it to that place, and then thought, okay, I think anything more that I change now is just going to be like diminishing returns. So just kind of moved on to that and thought like maybe I should track more stuff for the chorus to make it pop more, but I thought, you know what, let me just rest my body and just work on the verse section and kind of just exercise my mind a little bit more today. So I got into doing some writing, sketching out like what are the themes of the song now, and where does this take the character in the song, like what is the next step in this journey. And I think I got something good. I mean, at least I have the seed of the right idea of what the next step is, and I'm going to just go with that. So I started writing, and it was not coming quite as easily and powerfully as the first verse and first chorus did. That was like this wave of incredible inspiration and momentum. And this was a little different. This was sort of like a little more difficult, just like kind of working it, reworking it, singing it over and over again. Is that right? I don't know. I made use of the rhyming dictionary, which I haven't really done ever before. I usually just kind of come up with rhyming words off the top of my head and let that inspiration kind of pull me with the message. So maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that sort of being a little too passive about that just kind of cut off my normal creative flow. That's something to think about, and it's kind of interesting. I'm going to sort of just meditate on that tonight. But yeah, that took me to the end of the session, and I just hit that as hard as I think was good, and that was it. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. That's what I'm out here doing, and just reminding myself to have fun with it, and remember that those failures, hitting the wall, is those are where you get the best lessons and the breakthroughs and stuff like that. And I want to let go of the negative emotions around that kind of difficulty, but that difficulty and that frustration, it's important. I think that's how I know I'm pushing my limits. It's a good signal, a good sign. So I will see you guys tomorrow for more. I can't wait. Until then.